Mark Harris, Trump X poll ends in a landslide. Billionaire Mark Cuban's Hypothetical X poll resulted in former President Donald Trump chosen over Vice President Kamala Harris in a landslide. Cuban's poll asking his followers, whose persona and character would you like to see young children grow up to have, resulted in 68.9% of the 804,173 total respondents choosing Trump over Harris. The now minority Dallas Mavericks owner has been vocal of his displeasure of Trump as a candidate, despite admitting to having initially supported him upon his initial presidential candidacy announcement in 2015. In 2015, I was like, he's great. He's not a typical Stefford candidate. I thought that was a positive, Cuban told former Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy during an X interview on August 7. A big part of that is I didn't think he had a chance. I just wanted to kind of screw things up in traditional politics, which I'm not a fan of. Last week, an Emerson College polling survey showed a tight race between Harris and Trump in swing states. Both candidates reportedly had leads by margins of 3% or less in 3 battleground states, respectively, and are tied at 48% in Pennsylvania. Harris led by a 49% to 48% margin in Georgia, 50% to 47% in Michigan, and 49% to 48% in Nevada. Trump was reported to be ahead of 50% to 47% in Arizona, 49% to 48% in North Carolina, and 49% to 48% in Wisconsin. The race between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump continues to be tight within each state's margin of error, said Spencer Kimball, executive director of Emerson College Polling. Harris leads Trump among independents in each state, with the exception of Nevada, where Trump leads 50% to 44%. There is also a stark gender divide, similar to that of 2020. In 6 of the 7 swing states, Harris leads Trump among women. However, in Arizona, Trump has a 2-point edge on Harris among women voters, a group that broke for Biden by about 3 points in 2020. Harris is, however, leading Trump in 6 battleground states: Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, among independent voters, while Trump has the advantage in Nevada. Harris is reported to be ahead of Trump by a 47.2% to 43.7% margin, according to polling averages conducted by Hypothetical. However, Trump is currently projected to surpass the 270 electoral vote threshold to be elected based on state polling, leading in several battleground states, according to Real Clear Polling.com. Last week, a CBS News/YouGov poll projected that Harris and Trump were both reported to be at 50% among likely voters in battleground states, while Harris has a 51% to 48% edge nationally. Harris also has a 56% advantage in support from women, while Trump has a 54% edge among men. Trump famously defeated former First Lady and Senator Hillary Clinton in the 2016 presidential election, despite trailing by 6.5 points in polls. Clinton won the popular vote, but lost the Electoral College by a 304 to 227 margin. Trump also trailed President Joe Biden by 9 points in polls, leading up to the 2020 presidential election, however, lost by just 4.4 percentage points.